Well, I did a lot of practicing with Murphy with walking on a leash since he loved to pull. And so what I'm doing right now is just walking really slow. And at first what I did was I just put the leash in my left hand. See how I'm just giving him little prompts. I'm walking a little bit too slow right now for him. But then I could just take my right hand, go into my pouch and put my hand right next to me at my leg. Good. And walk. I could still give him a little prompt to slow down if he was walking too fast, and then when he was on a loose leash, I would just give him a reward right there. You don't want to have him be pulling and give him a reward. The reward is for staying there on his own on a loose leash. Okay, but let's say if he's pulling you, you give a little pop, which slows him down, and then, good, you reward him for staying there. So if you ever need to go back to doing that, if for some reason his pulling, come here buddy, come on, his pulling gets really out of control again, sit. That's how I got him to stop pulling initially and learn to walk next to me. I also did, so we got a lot of stress back behind us, the dog's barking, but he's doing really well. I wanted to do this in a stressful situation. That's why we're doing the video like this, so you can see he's not reacting to barking dogs anymore on the street. So there's a couple of exercises that would really help you. Okay, one of them is the left-hand circles. When you're walking him, you can do it on a sidewalk, but you can also do it in an alleyway or, you know, wherever you can find some space. Sit. Good. Remember, he's always got to be looking up at you to get that reward. Okay, you walk straight for like 6 or 8 feet, 10 feet, whatever you want. You do your next circle. See, all the way around. See, if he pulls a little bit, you can do your little signals to slow down. Sit. Good. Just do like 6 or 8 of these in a row. Okay. If you just do that every day, that's all I did most of the time. It's just a gradual learning to walk next to you. You always end on a success. Sit. Good. See how when you turn left, it draws him back next to you? He had such a tendency for his butt to be pointing out that way and then him facing this way, or even his butt going that way. So all these left turns have straightened him out. He'll still sometimes, when I say down, he'll kind of go a little bit out a little bit, but the way to correct that is, okay, if you're going to practice your downs, you want to have him have a super straight down, do your left-hand circle, and then at the end of that circle, down. Good, much better, see? So this should be with the down clip, but that's okay. You're going to watch them all, so you see this, and that will apply to the down clip. And then, okay, the other leash walking exercise that I've done a lot of. Come on, buddy. Notice when he lags behind, I do not pull him up to me. This leash is always loose, always loose. So if he's lagging behind, I coax him to catch up. And if he's farther behind, when he catches up, right there, he catches up to get a reward on a loose leash. This is why he thinks being next to me is like a great place to be. Why I hardly ever have to reinforce that anymore, because next to me is the sweet spot. Sit. Good. If you don't have food fast enough, you can say good and pet him. Okay. Sit. Good. Okay. Sit. Good. Okay. Sit. Good. Those are consecutive sits. That's the other exercise. Just every couple of feet, have him sit like that. Be ready with a treat. As soon as he sits, eye contact, gets a reward. The reason for doing that is a dog that is pulling, okay, a dog that's pulling is, if you do those consecutive sits, he's going to start to anticipate that he's going to have to be sitting every couple of feet or so. Good. And it breaks up that cycle of pulling where you used to put him on a leash and he'd pull you all over the place. It's all these slowing downs and stopping, slowing down, thinking, waiting for you to allow him to walk again. The left-hand circles and the consecutive sits every day, it breaks up that whole old cycle of pulling that he used to be stuck in. And we'll let him itch. It's just a real beneficial thing to do every day, even if you just have 3 minutes. No. If you just have 3 minutes, do some consecutive sits, do a few left-hand circles. You can probably do everything you need to do in 3 or 4 minutes a day with the leash walking. And this, always make sure that this leash is loose. And you've got this little prong collar on here. It's the smallest prong collar they make. As you see throughout the video, there's no rough stuff. It's as much for you as it is for him, because it closes with the same pressure all the way around his neck, not just right there like most collars do. It's so easy for you to just do a little prompt. I call it a prompt. It's not even a pop really. It's just a little signal. It's like tapping the brakes to slow him down. And then you do all your little moves, that all the body language that you do to teach him to make him stay with these new behaviors that he's developed. Okay, that he's learned. We're gonna get out of the way here. Keep filming because the car's gonna go past. Okay, so just practice those things every day. It's not about sit. It's not about practicing them for long periods of time. It's just about doing it the right way every day. Small periods of time, but just it's quality time. So just you'll always have this video to refer back to, and you can always call me for help if you need more help as well. Okay.